Everybody on Instagram. Trying to get everything set up on YouTube now. Hope you guys had a great weekend, guys. Yeah, kind of sweaty day. It was a good trading day. It's just ended badly. So, I mean, you guys are gonna laugh when I say how I did, but I mean, it's just the truth. Okay, so is today the day 313 or 314? Let me look. I think it's 314. Yeah, it's 314. And then 820K today. And then today is the 22nd. Upload thumbnail. Documents. 820K. Hope you guys had a great weekend out there. Hope you guys traded well today. Hope you guys traded your plan, your process, and your strategy. And we're going to give it a second here. Alrighty, guys. Let me tell everyone I'm live on social media now. Alright, there's that. Crap, that didn't work. One sec. There we go. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you guys traded well. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys, have been studying hard and working hard to make sure you get to your goals that you want to achieve. Small caps, options, alerts. There's that. All right, now let's post this on social media quick. I know it seems crazy that I'm up $820,000 after the $730-something thousand day yesterday or on Friday, but all it is, guys, is a result of working hard and putting in the time and studying. Everything that I tell you guys is exactly how my career started, how what worked for me, and what I'm doing for you guys now is exactly what I didn't have when I started trading, and that's why I started NormackNoTrading.com. Is to kind of give back to what I never had and what I wish I would have had. So SPRT, ODT, and lastly we'll do HOFV. All right, guys, there's that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your days out there. Hopefully you guys, enjoyed the weekend, relaxed a little bit. Make sure to find that fine line of relaxing, but also studying pretty hard. Okay, TikTok. Let's go live on TikTok now. See if I got that going. Cool. All right, 820K. All right, guys. There's that. All right, guys. Good to be on, good to be in. I'm sorry that my camera froze on YouTube. What the hell's going on with SPRT here? Hold on. SPRT keeps spitting on the scans. Just going back up. That's all it's doing, squeezing. Wouldn't surprise me if TKT squeezes after as well, but I'm done with it. I'll explain why I'm done with it, but guys, hope you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you guys worked hard this weekend. Hopefully you guys also enjoyed the weekend. Made sure to, I don't know, whatever you find enjoyment in life, whether it be cracking a cold one or playing some golf or reading a book, or hopefully you guys tried to find your kind of happy place for a little bit, but then also make sure to mix in some studying for trading because, when you work hard you work hard and you continue to work hard and you continue to motivate and inspire yourself, big things are possible. So I hope that I'm inspiring you guys. I hope that I'm motivating you guys. I hope that I'm showing you what's possible. Studied candles on the weekend. That's awesome. Awesome. What else did you guys study? I want to hear everything you guys studied this weekend. I need a mentorship that I can pay monthly. Dennis, I don't do monthly payments. I actually just... I have a course that teaches you my strategies. It's about 20 hours of content. It took me over a year and a half to make. But what did you guys study this weekend? Appreciate that, Serious Profit. I want to hear. What did you guys study? Did you guys study chart patterns? Did you guys study time and sales? Did you guys study, stocks? Did you guys look for stocks that might be running? Did you guys look at NFT plays? I mean, just shout it out. Watch 4 hours of your videos. That's awesome, Clear Sky Drone. That's what it takes. Cam, I'm working hard for the last 3 years, putting 4-hour minimum days. I hope I can recover from your course. I hope I can recover. Your course helped for sure. That's awesome, Raj. Heard your interview. It inspired me. That's awesome. Watched your first 12 YouTube videos. Hell yeah. Studied wedge patterns. Let's go. I studied your course. Let's go. Supply and demand. Read on small cap strategy. Studied the correlations with the 10-year bond yields, okay? Guys, you can never study too much. Well, okay, I don't know. Studying too much, it's always a fine line between making sure you're emotionally and mentally, still aware. But I just want to make it clear, guys. Knowledge is power in the stock market, okay? And I can't stress that enough. Knowledge is power. And a lot of people ask me, even I had a friend ask me, a close friend, he was like, yeah, would you recommend if I'm working a full-time job studying stocks? And I'm like, why wouldn't you? Can you do this part-time? Why can't you? Guys, this is not the NBA or the NFL or, March Madness, and a lot of you guys some of you guys might be professional athletes listening to me, or, pre-professional athletes, or just college athletes, or whatever. And I'm not hating on it. All I'm saying is that there's a lifespan to that. There's a lifespan to being a professional athlete. And what's crazy, guys, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've gotten myself into a position where I can make more than the highest paid athlete in baseball, which is one of the highest paid sports out there. I'm on pace to well surpass Mike Trout. Literally. I mean, I'm on pace for that. Not saying I'm going to do it. Not saying that, things can't go bad, because they can. All I'm saying is that, at the end of the day, guys, there is no ceiling in stocks. And I don't have any broken bones. I don't have any injuries. And I don't have any lifespan of this career, guys. And I'm not, being a professional athlete, that was once my goal in life, was to be a professional athlete. And, not taking anything away from it. It's just, trading is a very, very advantageous area to be in. And when you are learning constantly, like I said, if you have a part-time job, a full-time job, guys, you can learn the equities, you can learn the markets, and it's a lifelong skill. So don't think okay, well, if I learn today and then don't study tomorrow, and then I learn 3 days from now and then study tomorrow, that you're wasting time. Because every time you put your head in the books or study a course or study on YouTube or study a successful trader or whatever you do to study, each and every time you put that time in, you're building up your knowledge. You're building up your path to where you want to be. Trading is hard, and 90% fail, and there's probably 0.001% of what I'm doing, and I'm just being real with you guys. It's not easy. I lost half my net worth when I began. Then, I started struggling back. I started with $1 a day, then $10 a day, then $100 a day, and now we're averaging close to $250,000 a day. And I don't say that to brag, but I say it to inspire. I say it to motivate. I say it because, I dropped out of college. I had probably about a 2.4 GPA in college. I had about a 2.3 GPA in high school. I was never good at school, guys. But I found what I love. I found my passion. And when I found my passion, I enjoyed studying the economy, the markets, finance. I just enjoyed learning it because it's a lifelong skill. Finance is a lifelong skill that will always be around, okay, in one way or another. And so, when I started this $1,000 challenge, and now we're well over $17 million in 314 business days, I started with that small amount to inspire, to motivate, to show you guys the things that are plausible in trading. Now, I realize that it's not possible for, 90% of traders fail, but I'm trying to create NormackNoTrading.com, a successful group of like-minded people who have a knowledge, a foundation of knowledge that you guys learn from all my YouTube videos every day, and you guys learn from my streams every day, and you guys learn from everything that I can give you, possible, I give you guys. Now, that's why I have a course that's 20 hours. And by the way, it's 25% off. Links in the description below. That's why I come on YouTube and go over my trades every day. Guys, I'm going over these trades every day, and I spend about 20 minutes of my life, and it might not seem like a lot, but in this point in my life, I'm extremely busy these days, but I want to always give you guys this time of day to hopefully, see what I'm doing and show you guys the possibilities. And you guys can go back from the very beginning when I started with $1,000. Go back and look at the difference in the way that I trade then compared to now, okay? And you will see the way that I traded was differentiated itself along the way. In the beginning, I was trading much smaller stocks. In the middle, I was starting to size up, and now I'm trading, TKT and Tesla and things that are a lot more liquid and a lot higher priced names because it's just easier for me to get in and out and. He's a paper trader. Paper trader. He sells courses. He trades paper. Oh, man. It honestly cracks me up. They'll never end, but that's okay. Cam is a scammer. Anyways, guys. So, let's go ahead and go over today's trades, guys. And, we got a hater alert. Those of you guys have been with me since day one. You already know. But anyways, I'm not going to waste my time. So, let's go ahead and go over my big trade today. And I want to explain it in depth for you guys to see kind of what I was looking at, okay? Because I know I made well over $1 million on one trade today. And that trade was TKT. You could see it here. I was in 97,000 shares at 33.56.4. And I scaled out at 44.159 for a $1,029,000 gain. You're reading that right. Yep, I made over $1 million on the trade. Now, it's not to say I didn't lose in the beginning. Guys, I was down. I don't want to make that clear. That's about 40 to 50% of my account. Okay, I want you guys to always think percentages. Okay, always think percentages. Don't look at this big P&L and have it blow your mind away. I'm not here to show off. I'm not here, to show you guys a huge P&L and just blow your mind away. Okay, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to show you guys how I trade to hopefully inspire you guys and motivate you guys to see, what I'm looking at and what the possibilities are out there and hopefully learn from it. That way, in the future, you guys can maybe gain a little piece of knowledge here and a little piece of knowledge there to better your trading. Okay? So, TKT. All right, so I saw this one out of the gates, and I couldn't believe, I've been watching this one over the past couple days, and I didn't take any trades on it in here, and I didn't take any trades in here, dang it. I didn't take any trades in here. The reason why I'm watching this is because it's the most volatile name. You guys can see it's gone from 2 to 52, okay, in a matter of a week. So, it's a very volatile name. It's a very liquid name. And when I see volatility, I like playing volatility. All right? Those of you guys who haven't already and you're new here, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Here's that. All right. So here's the volatility, all right? I didn't touch it anywhere in here because I just couldn't get a feel for it, all right? In here, I was watching it today because I knew it could be volatile, and I didn't touch it in here, and I missed this whole entire move in here, okay? Now, right in here, I started to build a long bias when we started to dip, and I knew once I saw this move here that I was going to build a long bias. The only thing that I was worried about on TKT was that it was SSR. And a lot of times, you'll see SSR names after a consolidation day that's gone pretty much parabolic. Okay, you will see it squeeze up to squeeze all the shorts out, and then sometimes it can fail. SSR names are let me get some water. SSR names are names that you might see a pop, and then you might see a drop. But I like the way it was holding in here. And basically what I was doing is trying to buy a lot of these dips, right? I said anything under 34, I'm going to start scaling into a long position. So I just started buying some dips in here and here. I actually took some dips. I wanted to break under 32 to kind of add some size, so that's why I kind of added some size, is that washout under 32. Then I just took a little bit more in here and on the way up, and then basically I built my entire position all at a 33. Where is it? 33.56 average. So that average is this white line right here. Okay, that white line is basically the average of my position, and I had 97,000 shares long. SSR stands for short sell restriction. So I saw that and basically liking all the dips and looking for a rip. And my goal was in the back of my mind, because I've seen and I've gone back and I've remembered a play called GNUS. And this is all just knowledge that I've had in the past. GNUS, I remember it was running and running and running. And, you know, I remember that name specifically because GNUS, it was like it kept going up. It kept going up. I mean, why don't we go back? You can see, let's give you, I'll give you an example of what my mind was going towards. Okay. You can't see it very well because it's on, but anyway, this thing just kept going up and going up and going up, and eventually it just went parabolic. Literally. Like, it just was like, okay, it went from 2 to 11. I mean, it was insane. If you go back and look at the, let's see if I can get a 180 day maybe, or 360 day. Okay. So, you know, it was basically, you know, it kept going up and it kept going up and it kept going up. And finally, we kind of just got the, you know, what I could expect for tomorrow, which was kind of the exhaustion candle. Tomorrow on TKT, in my mind, I see maybe a move to 70s, maybe a move to 110s, maybe a move to 130s, 140s. But what I will say is I think tomorrow is going to be the blow-off top day. So what I think is TKT can, I think, as long as it doesn't get an offering, can make the 70s, the 80s, the 100s, the 110s, the 120s, the blow-off top day. And I'll be there to catch some of the volatility, as long as the dips are there. And as long as I have clear risk-off levels and I have a safe trade that I want to take, that I've used the knowledge of the years of trading that I've built to take those trades, and I'm not going to oversize, I'm going to trade properly. Okay. Tomorrow's going to be an easy day to size up and make a big time mistake, because we've made 820,000, which is 40% of the account, take the percentage, and 734,000 on Friday. So those 2 days are huge days, and I know I'm giving myself a lot of cushion, right? But anyway, so I'm taking the long here, and if you look at the yearly, 1 year, I'm looking for a break over 41, and I knew that the 43 level was the pre-market high. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, we get the sell-off, kind of this unsure candle, then we get this another unsure candle, and here we are making the sure candle of a bullish move. And we made that first rip in the morning right there. That, to me, was the decision maker. Not only did it rip here, but then it ripped here. All right, fine, BNTC, you got my attention. Whatever. Too liquid. But... So this had my initial, I thought, and then right when this move happened, I'm like, okay, I have a bullish thesis. Now, things can always flip, and that's what I explained in chat. Free link in the description below. Okay, in chat, I explained that. I said, where is it? I showed a chart on TKT. It was right here. This is before the move, too. So I said TKT obviously provides solid range and up and down. So not getting one-way bias. All I'm saying is that the range is there to make a solid percentage gain. And it's SSR. I'm more bullish than bearish, but things could change throughout any time. Just like JFIN, things could change so fast. Okay, and this is basically right before the big-time move. And then I said looking very bullish now. Once we got over 35.50, I basically had the idea in chat. I said to everyone, I said, this looks more bullish, all right? We had the first kind of dip, then we had the push, then the dip, then the push, then we had, this could have easily faded off, and it didn't. And once we got above that level again, I immediately was even that much more bullish, right? And so then we actually, and my goal was 45, okay? And I also knew it was SSR, so shorts have to, the shorts have to cover. And that being said, a lot of times when it's SSR, you get a lot bigger of a move and a lot bigger of a short squeeze, okay? And so, you know, it started to hold at, I believe, 43.80 or something, and I started taking it off on the ask because I said to myself, I don't want to get stuck in a hold. Then it kind of sold off, and then we started to stack the bids at 44.96, I believe, and that's what I took some off, and then I just took the rest off just to not get stuck in a hold. And that was a nice trade. And I took it off for a $1,029,000 gain. So that was my big trade of the day. Here's my mistake, though. Okay, I was at $960,000, up about 40% on the account, 50% on the account. SSR is short sell restriction. The mistakes that I made then thereafter was very obvious. Okay, I was trying to have a 7-figure day, and then what I did was I'm just like, okay, let's just buy back in really quick and get that $1 million trade. Come on, let's get to 7 figures. Let's get to 7 figures. And that's where I started giving myself way too much of a headache, taking way too much size, and trading stupid. That was a stupid decision for me. And I'll be honest. I'm always going to be honest to myself. That was such a poor decision that I made on. And then what happened? I just got chopped out of this uptrend. That's all it was. There was no big move. I got chopped out the entire rest of the day. And I lost about $150,000 on that chop. And you could see it here. I mean, TKAT lost. $80,000 loss, $50,000 win, $60,000 loss, $50,000 win on OCG, $55,000. I mean, on and on, guys. And that move that happened here, I was like, because I was down about $150,000 to $180,000 on the day. And then I sized up, and I'm like, okay, now I want to hit 7 figures. And me pushing for that costed me a solid chunk of change today. Now, I don't regret doing it. I just regret the way I traded it. Next time, I need to pause and wait for the chart to set up and take a little bit smaller of a size just to get there. I mean, I flashed multiple times, over 7 figures today. But the problem is that when I have to sell on the bid, sometimes I get some slippage. And I thought that I was there, and then I wasn't. And then, all of a sudden, the thing spikes down on me, Like in here, I was up almost 7 figures, and then this thing just slammed down. I didn't want to get stuck in a slam, so I sold out right in here. And then we got slammed again here, and I thought maybe towards the close we get at 53, 54, and I'd be out for a 7-figure day. No. Okay? TKT after hours wouldn't surprise me if it starts running again. Okay? But anyways, guys, that's, basically all I was doing is I took a couple of losers in the beginning on ODT. You could see I took a big loss. I took a $136,000 loss on ODT. Now, why did I like ODT? Well, I tell you guys this all the time. When I see a stock down about 75 to 80%, I am always looking for a long. Because a lot of... there goes TKAT just like that. A lot of times, right, you will see these names that are bouncing, I don't know. All right, fine. I took a little long on TKT. We'll see if this thing starts to rip up. Here I go again, just trying to get. But anyways, ODT, yeah. ODT, it did not work out. I lost $136,000 on this one, okay? I simply, lost on that trade, and that is what it is. Everybody loses, and I took a nice chunk of change lost, and I had to get myself out of it. So what did I do? I didn't hold my head down. I didn't say, oh man, I really wish that I would have done this, or I really wish that I would have done this. No, okay. On TKT, I made that trade, and I came back out of it. All right, I didn't dwell. Okay, and actually, in my inherited IRA, I started longing this one under $4. Okay. And I will look to add in the next couple days on this one as well. So it's not like I'm not going to add, or it's not like, I'm done with this name, okay? I'm still watching it. I still think there's potential. And I take losses, and it was a frustrating way to start the day. But I started to get myself out of the hole, and the TKT trade really helped me out with that, okay? If you guys don't already know, a lot of you guys have been asking me, do you ever do sales on your course? Yes, I'm still doing a 25% off sale on my course. Those of you guys who don't know, yes, I'm selling my course for 25% off. It's up to you. It's basically all my strategies on how it's just a ton of my strategies, basically, okay? It's the same strategy to help me turn 1,000 into 5 million. Now, I use a little bit different strategies now that I've turned 1,000 into over 17 million. But, it's all, similar in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Those of you guys, no. I literally just long TKAT. Literally. You can see the P&L right there. See the TKAT? Okay. Here. let me just sell it real quick. You see that? I just sold my position. Okay, literally. You guys, how can I be faking it? You guys are always, and I don't blame you, but you know, haters in the house always be haters, and I don't blame you guys for thinking that. Okay, I really don't. Anyways, so I just took that trade. It's just a small little trade. I made 8,000 on TKT in 49.92 out 51. But guys, I mean, it wouldn't shock me to see this thing if it goes to 53, 54, 55 after hours. It really wouldn't. I don't know though. I don't know. I mean, and it could have an offering, guys. Literally, you know, it could have an offering. And that's why I'm scared taking a little more size now, is because it could have an offering. Sorry. I'll post that, yeah. So if you're interested in my course, it's 25% off. Check that out, guys. You guys have been asking me on nonstop. I've been kidding people saying, hey, when's your course on sale? When's your course on sale? You're going to have a sale. You're going to have a sale. You make all this money. Why do you sell a course? You make all this money. Why is it so expensive? Guys, it's on sale, 25% off. The reason why I charge is because I want you guys to put the time and the effort in, all right? I want you guys, when you spend money on something, I think we all can agree that you're going to think very, very hard, okay, on what you're putting your money to. There's not very many people out there that are going to spend $1,000, $2,000 on something and they don't think long and hard about it, okay? And that was the biggest thing for me is, you know, I get a lot of hate about my course. And the reality is, in the end, I am where I'm at because I studied multiple courses throughout my career. And I also studied tons of free content on YouTube, all right? The only thing that I know that made me successful, okay, is learning tons and tons of different traders that were successful, their strategies, their knowledge. It speeded up my learning curve tenfold, guys. I mean, I have no specific one mentor. I just studied from tons. I mean, we're talking hundreds. You know, I spent so much time trying to find successful traders out there, to learn from their courses, to learn from their YouTubes, to learn from their books, to learn from their anything that I could, to learn from their prints that they would do, to learn from anything that I could get my hands on, to learn from other people, and still do to this day. You know, there's a great trader out there, and I'll give him a shout out, Qual Maggie, okay? Great trader. I'm learning from him now. I move on, okay? I move, and I continue to push and push and push to learn. And the reason why I have a chat room, okay, is because that's how I found a lot of my plays when I was young. Like when I was a couple of years ago, I would just, people would shout out ideas, and I would be like, okay, I like it or I don't like it. I like it or I don't like it. But those ideas that were being found by other people created potential opportunity for me, okay? And that's why I have a chat room. I like being surrounded by a lot of like-minded people, okay? The reason why I tell you the brokerage in the link description below that I use is because I know that I would want to use the same brokerage that those traders that I was looking at, okay? I would want to use the same brokerage that they were using, right? I'm literally, everything that I have created for you guys, okay, is exactly what I didn't, or what I used, but also some of the things that I didn't have, like coming on YouTube and going over my trades every day. And here goes TKT again. A lot of these things, guys, are something that I never had, okay, and I'm hoping to be able to give back to you guys, okay. TKT flying again. One of my more very transparent students today. He's a course student. He made $53,000 today. Okay, $53,000. Yes, Qual Maggie. Okay, this best PR day today. I was super stoked. I was like, hell yeah, and cheers him with some champagne bottles. Okay, Jordan. All right, a great friend and someone who knows my trading better than anyone. I mean, no question. He knows when I'm into things, when I'm out of things. He knew that my trade in TKT, and he literally messaged me saying, hey, you know, I know that I didn't take this trade, but I'll be there someday, you know. And he's almost had $1 million in profits, okay? Guys, NormackMilTrading.com, all right? We do the best with what we have. We surround ourselves with like-minded people, so if you haven't already, join the link in the description below, okay? That's where the free chat room is. As always, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. Have a plan, a process, and a strategy. I'm just a retail trader, just trading every day, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how to better my trading career every single day. That's all I am. Okay. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But anyways, guys. Guys, if you want to learn from my strategies and you don't have the amount of money to spend on the course, guys, then I have 500 plus free videos you can go back and study. Now, they're not content dense, and they're going to take you a lot of time, thousands of hours instead of 20 hours. It's a lot of rambling. But you know what? It is there. Yeah, I have to post my interview. I was on with the Brokerage Trade Zero on Wednesday, so I want to post that interview as well. I wouldn't say I'm the greatest retail trader in history. I'm not even kind of close. I got a long ways to go to be even kind of say that, even in the realm. But all I'm saying is that, I try and trade the best that I can every single day, guys. And I try and teach and mentor as many people as I can. And the people that ask for a one-on-one, okay? I simply don't have time for a one-on-one, guys. We have 265 people live. We have 11 people live on Instagram, 21 people live on TikTok, and we have over 50,000 people in the trading room, okay? But at the end of the day, guys, the course is the best, in my opinion, and I know it's that I'm obviously, NormagnolTrading.com, we obviously gain a, what do you call that? Some revenue or some money from that, but it's because, guys, I charge because you guys have to decide if you want to try and take the trading to the next level. I had to make those decisions when I was a trader, and it was tough, and I was very picky about what I would do and what I wouldn't do. But at the end of the day, it's up to you guys. If you guys don't, but no, I mean, at the end of the day, go on YouTube, join my free chat room, have tons of free content. There's an endless free content that I've created, and go on YouTube and find other people. There's great places out there like I said, Qual Mager, Investors Underground is another great spot. I don't really do a lot of shout-outs, but I mean, at the end of the day, guys, you got to put the time in, you got to study, you got to work hard, okay? All right, guys. So yeah, of course, that I teach all my strategies, 25% off, link description below. Check out the free chat room link description below if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. TKT still going. And if you haven't already, make sure to join the free chat room. And that's really all I have. TKT, guys. Right on cue. 5250, new highs. That was pretty predictable. If you can turn the 1K into 10K using free stuff, I'll buy your course. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, TKT 54. Here comes the rip, guys. Here comes the rip. 54. Let's see if we can get to 55. 55 going once, 55 going twice, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. And sold at $54 a share. What a beast this thing is, guys. But again, opportunity everywhere, guys. Stock market is a beautiful, beautiful place for opportunity. New highs on TKT. 54.02. 54.20 on the ask. It's crazy, guys. Okay. Hopefully you guys are learning a lot. Hopefully you guys are studying hard. I look forward to seeing you guys in the free chat room. Click the link in the description below. And cheers, team.